this chapter must be the doo-doo chapter, because half this chapter they talked about dookie. But anyway, this is your boy Mean. Welcome to the channel where anime and manga means more. And this time we're reviewing Naruto's chapter 603. Obito finally comes to so he can talk to some weirdo Zetsus about taking dumps. Then Obito, he says he wants to get back to Rin, but Madara has them sealed in with this giant boulder. Then the Zetsus get into a pissing contest with Obito about Bakashi and taking dumps. Now you know what Bakashi means. He combined the Kakashi's name with the word for, I think it means idiot in Japanese. Basically he's calling Kakashi stupid. So it's a rivalry going on. That was kind of funny, that name. That was kind of funny. Obito, he wants to know what Madara's up to, and he asks Zetsu. Zetsu, he says the same thing we do every day. Try to take over the world. That's basically what he actually said. That was kind of funny. I like that part. Flashback time. Minato is trying to take his picture with, you know, his trainees. And Obito shows up extra late eating a lollipop. So you already know what that means. He's just like Naruto, except without the ramen, he has candy. That's the only difference between him, and he's a Uchiha. That's the only really difference. So then, Obito wants to escape, you know, to get back to Rin Kakashi. So he starts full-on training so he can get stronger, whatever, so he can escape and he can, you know, be strong for, you know, his team and everything. And at the same time, he's competing with Kakashi because he's having these flashbacks about how he couldn't keep up with Kakashi. Now he's trying to exceed him. He's also training his Zetsu half too. He's not just training, you know, with the you know, normal jutsus. He's learning how to use, you know, wood technique and stuff like that, and how to heal and stuff like that. Then Zetsu comes in. He yells, "Rin and Kakashi's is in trouble. They're surrounded by some ninjas." So Madara, at this point in time, he's a little older and his hair grew out. He goes straight in, so he goes for the boulder, tries to break the boulder, but that boulder's kind of thick. So then Zetsu comes for the rescue. He becomes a suit for Obito, you know, to power him up, whatever. Now we see that mask being created. When he gets inside the Zetsu, his face is the Toby mask, the original Toby mask. All in all, I gotta say, I kind of enjoyed a little bit of the middle of the chapter and the end. I like those two parts. We got some information, you know. They're breaking down the information, so we finally get some answers, some questions answered. But this first half was all about Dookie. So yeah, that was kind of stupid and annoying. That whole first half was just aggravation for me because they were just talking about some dumb stuff. But anyway, we got an answer because one of the Zetsus, two of the Zetsus became real tight with Obito. And it seemed, if you watch Naruto, it seems like Zetsu was kind of tight with Toby, right? So there's a white Zetsu that only has, you know, one half, basically. He basically is like missing the half of his face and whatnot. He's the white Zetsu. And the guy with the swirl, I'm thinking he's black Zetsu. I think he took his face off, whatever, gave that to Toby, and after combined it with, you know, Obito, that made him into the black Zetsu. I guess he picked up his DNA, I don't know, some nonsense like that. I think that's what's going on. Remember, when they absorb the person's chakra, they can change into them, and I think he's changing into Obito. That's what I think is going on. And then they combine. And if you notice, in the actual anime, Zetsu, the black half and the white half, have different voices. They're two different Zetsus. The white half is what we've seen, and I think the black half is the masked dude. Also, one other thing is this. Obito may have been the one to help, you know, I'm going to say Kakashi, what's my man's name? Sasuke's brother, Itachi. He may have been the one to help, you know, him eradicate the Uchiha, which doesn't make sense because it doesn't sound like Obito has any animosity towards the Uchiha. It doesn't make any sense. But we see him grow his hair out, and that's supposed to be like a signal to say, hey, this was the guy, because his hair was like grown out when Itachi, you know, met the guy. But another thing is, how did Itachi get tricked into believing that that's Madara? Because Itachi hasn't been deceived at all in this whole anime. He's always been a step ahead of everybody. So it's kind of not adding up, so I'm not sure. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comment, let me know what you think. Rate the video and subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.